What's up, everybody? Everybody's been asking where I've been, why I haven't been uploading, why I haven't been putting up videos. It's quarantine. A lot of people, I guess, assume this is the best time to be uploading and just being all over YouTube because everybody's home, everybody's on live, and all this stuff. I've been away just focusing on life, focusing on business, focusing on different things that I have going on, and just doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of thinking. Um, and I got some issues with YouTube. YouTube, for those that don't know, has been censoring a lot of stuff. The CEO, Susan, whatever her name is, she even was in a video talking about how they remove certain videos and do certain things regarding, like, she made a an example of people who make unsubstantiated claims, and she specifically said like people who talk about turmeric and vitamin C as a possible you know defense against COVID-19. And she's like, that's unsubstantiated, so they remove that stuff. Now, we know for a fact that those things help your immune system. Those things, we know what that stuff does. So if the doctors at this point don't know how to treat COVID, many people are dying. And now they want to ban you from saying take a vitamin C, take anything. Like it's just a whole bunch of censorship. I had put up a video and it had Corona 19 in the title, in the thumbnail. I mean, in the keywords, and it got flagged. It got demonetized, and I didn't understand why. It took a few weeks, and then they changed their policy. They allowed it to be up, but at the time they said like it's offensive, it's hateful. It's like that didn't even make no sense to me. And I've been dealing with these things for a while, and it's just when the CEO of YouTube, spoke about it, she confirmed what I've been thinking for a while. Because even with my videos, my a lot of my uh, basically all of my black seed oil videos, uh, I have probably the most, or I'm one of the most YouTubers that has, like the most black seed oil videos. So whenever you would search for that, I would rank. I'd be up there. A lot of my videos would be in the top 10. And then I noticed the past few months, they just all just started to go away. And the views started to diminish like greatly. And it was very odd. And then around this time, it became very apparent what was going on. Because at this point, once the pandemic hit, everybody's scrambling to find anything they can to boost their immune system. So you telling me people aren't looking up everything, including black seed oil? I know for a fact that black seed oil sales are through the roof because one, everybody's trying to find something to boost their immune system. You go into the stores, you can't find it. It's even hard in some places online to get it because it's sold out, along with a whole bunch of other things. CMOS is almost impossible to find right now. Just tons of stuff. Um, and I even know, a lot of stuff is they're preventing things from getting shipped. So a lot of these black seed oil companies can't even, get shipments because everything is shut down. So that's just how I really, it's like something's going on because all of a sudden, my views are not ranking. They're totally disappearing from the search engine. And that's why, because anything that they're saying that is not substantiated to be a proven medical fact, I guess by the FDA or whoever else, they're trying to censor, if not totally get rid of that content. So I have a serious problem with that because not only is that censorship, that is also misleading because there's a difference between something being fake, which I still don't feel like they even have the right to do that to get rid of your content. Um, by the way, I'm talking on my phone. It's like almost 2 a.m. Um, and I was shutting down for the day. So I just had some things on my mind. So I just grabbed the phone. So I don't have my usual setup, usual lighting. I was actually sitting here in the dark on the computer. So I just cut this light on. So if anybody's wondering. But what I was saying is, you know, there's a lot of things that doesn't have to be approved by the FDA that we know work. There's a ton of home remedies and stuff that people's been doing for hundreds of years that we know work. So apparently now if something isn't approved by the FDA or the World Health Organization, they're going to say that it's not substantiated, it's not true, it's misleading, and they're going to try to get rid of that content. So if you know anything about getting things approved by the FDA, it takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of testing. It takes a lot of rigorous, just nonsense. I can get a lot deeper into that, but I'm not going to. I hope everybody has really been staying safe. This COVID thing is real. It is very very real. For anybody who's um, doesn't seem to understand that, I know several people that has lost their lives to this. I know several friends, and family who has lost people close to them. This is definitely real. Certain people that hasn't had that experience are still running around questioning how real this is. And you have a lot of people online, on TV, these news people, everybody, they're talking about the percentages of people. There's a very very small chance of you getting sick. There's a very very small chance of you dying. That may be true, but to the people who are affected, to the people, whether you're someone who died, if you're someone who's fighting for your life right now in the hospital hooked up to a ventilator, if you're a friend or family of those people, it is real. And you cannot diminish that by saying, well, they're old or they already had a pre-existing health condition, because I know for a fact the people that I know passed away, they wasn't on their deathbed. They was completely fine. They should still be here. They wasn't catching, a lot of people want to say, oh, well, the common cold kills more people than this. Well, these people wasn't gonna die from the common flu. You understand? These people wasn't getting hospitalized for the flu. These people, as far as I know, they probably wasn't even catching the flu. So I don't want to hear that. Um, so just stay safe. Just do what you got to do. Um, I don't know. I keep telling people, I've been saying this for a while, and I'm saying this even more now. If this isn't a wake up call to you, to number one, become more healthier, eat better, exercise, take better care of your health, manage your health, get your health in order, get your mind right, get your body right. If this isn't a wake up call, there's there's no hope for you. If this doesn't scare the shit out of you and wake you up and make you do better, you're just doomed. The other thing is, everything is shut down. There's what, millions of people, tens of millions of people on unemployment. This is a wake up call, or at least it should be, for everybody to start some sort of side hustle, some sort of business, do something that is sustainable in a situation like this, or just be in a situation where you can make more money so you can have savings and be able to weather the storm. Because we don't know if something like this is going to happen again. We don't know how long this is gonna carry on for. You have to be in a position where you can fortify yourself against that. So your health has to be on point. Your finances has to be on point. And also think about, if you do start a business, um, or you come up with a side hustle, also think about, is it pandemic proof? Because now that's the new thing that we have to think about now moving forward. You know, me personally, I was fortunate. I'm one of the essential workers. I work in the healthcare field, so I still go to work, even though it puts me at a certain level of risk. I still have a job. I have several side hustles, so I've been able to sustain and in some cases even thrive during this time. And I don't say that to brag, but I say it to wake you up. Like, it's I've also been using this time, because I can't really go out other than work and do anything. I've been using this time. I've been starting another business. I've been putting other things in order. So you don't see me on YouTube making YouTube videos, but I'm putting so much work in the back end and in other areas. You know, it's going to pay off for me. um, you really have to find something that you can do to fortify yourself, moving forward. So I just encourage everybody to, like I said, number one, take this situation serious. We can all argue all day. Everybody has their own theories about what it is, what's causing it. The government is it's made in a lab. It's 5G radiation. Everybody has something. I'm not here to get into that. I don't know what it is, to tell you the truth. I have my own theories. I have my own thoughts, but I don't know. The one thing that I do know is we have to survive. We have to live. We have to keep it moving. So, I don't even like having that conversation right now of what it is and speculating. Listen, I can't worry about that. I just got to make sure and do my best to make sure I don't get sick, my family don't get sick, and we can, keep it moving. Um, and like I said, use this opportunity to wake up, get your health in order, get your mental in order, get your get your finances in order, get your savings in order, life insurance, all that. Like if you haven't started doing those things, you have to get serious, because like I said, what happens when we go through something else? What are you going to do? You're going to sit around and wait for the government to give you a $1,200 stimulus check? Really? And then you're going to wait for them to give you another one? Like, come on. Um, so just put some real thought into what you can do. Now, I know everybody doesn't isn't cut out to have a business or whatever, but get that out of your mind, because it's important, it's necessary, and you can do it. It takes a certain level of discipline, research, all of that, commitment, but you can find something. There's millions of ways to make money. You can find something other than working a 9 to 5 and working for somebody else who all you're doing is putting money in their pocket. I'm pretty sure I don't have to go through all that. You guys know what it is. Um, I don't know what else to say. Just stay safe, everybody. Um, something else that I was thinking about a few minutes ago. A lot of my videos in the past, I spoke about, like in my mental fitness videos, I spoke about, keeping it, controlling the energy around you, isolating yourself when necessary, all those things. You know, I realized in the past that, and a lot of us do this, we'll get ideas, right? We'll get an idea, business idea, something creative, and we'll share it with the people around us because we're hoping to get them interested, and because we're not strong enough um, in whatever way to make that thing happen, we want to get other people involved and do it together, and that's cool. But very, very rarely does that ever work. You come up with an idea, you bring it to your friends, you bring it to your family, you try to get them excited. They might like the idea, but it never moves forward. Nothing ever happens, and then you might get frustrated because you're saying nobody wants to do anything, nobody wants to try anything, nobody wants to put any effort, nobody wants to succeed. You have to get out of that habit. If that's you, you have to start being more confident in yourself to say, I don't need a group of people, I don't need a team or whatever. I can do something on my own. You have to have that belief in yourself. You have to have that drive, that passion. And if you keep sitting around waiting for somebody else to join you in something or to see your vision, you're never going to get moving. It's the same thing with people who try to work out when they try to diet, and they try to get their friends and family to jump on board and do it with them, and it never works. Sometimes they start it and it never finished because people don't carry through with it. You can't worry about other people. For me, I always speak about how I keep to myself. I had to isolate myself. I had to go into my own world. I don't hang out. I don't do certain things. And it put me in a zone where I started to change my thoughts, started to change my actions. I started to focus more on me, in my different business endeavors. I've been doing that for years, and it has been paying off. It has been paying off in big ways, and it takes time, and there's bumps in the roads and all of that, but it's paying off. And now I'm at the point where I can do other things. I can move forward. I can build and grow and do other things. And it takes time, it takes strength, it takes discipline. So my point in saying all of that is believe in yourself and take the time to, if you're starting from the beginning, take the time to just understand who you are and what you want and where you want to go. Be strong enough to separate yourself from anybody who doesn't follow that vision and that path, and let yourself realize that it is okay to be different. It is okay to separate yourself. It is okay to isolate yourself and focus on you. Even if you have an idea that you're doing something, and whatever it is that you want to do, other people around you might not see the vision. They might not agree with it. They might ridicule you. It doesn't matter. If you believe in it, go for it. If you fail, another thing is, a lot of people are afraid to fail. You cannot be afraid to fail, because there is no real failure. All you really do is learn from your mistakes. As long as you learn from your mistakes, you make calculated risk, and you know you'll succeed. Trust me. But you cannot be afraid to fail. You cannot be afraid to try. You cannot be afraid to do. That's the biggest problem people have. They're afraid to do. They're afraid to try. They're afraid to fail. You should not even be thinking about failing. You should never be thinking about failing. Once you start thinking about failing, you're already going to fail, because that's what you consume your mind with. You bring that energy to yourself. If you consume yourself with positive thoughts and you actually believe in yourself, you envision success, you chase success and not chase failure, you will succeed. If you do the proper research, if you make the proper steps and believe in yourself, you don't need other people, and you don't need other people's approval. Don't seek other people's approval. Don't look for somebody else to tell you what you're doing is right. You should be doing it is good. Encourage you. Don't do that. And if somebody says anything negative, don't pay any mind to that either, because you'll allow somebody. Most people are going to be negative. Most people, if you're doing something, you're attempting something, or you're bringing something to, a thought, an idea, they're not even going to be interested in it realistically. And that negative energy, or if you don't get the right response from them, that alone will discourage you from wanting to move forward. You got to get that out of your head. One of the first things that you have to do, if you want to move forward, if you want to separate yourself from negativity, if you want to start a business, whatever it is that you want to do in life, you have to start working on yourself first. You have to work on your mental. You have to build up your mental strength. You have to find peace within yourself, find strength within yourself, find balance within yourself, and figure out who you are and where you want to go, and figure out what it takes to get there. And then understand that it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be bumps in the road. It's going to be hard. There's going to be times where you might mess up. There's going to be times where you feel like you want to quit. There may be times where there's going to be times when you doubt yourself. But you cannot let that throw you off. You have to stay focused on your goal. You have to believe in yourself and make it happen. I'm going to cut this short because I feel like I've been talking forever. There's a whole bunch of other things I want to say. So maybe I'll start recording some more videos. Maybe. But I'll be back soon, though. Salute to everybody that's been hitting me up on my website, been leaving me messages. It's on theradar.com. I have not been updating that, but please, please, please bear with me. So everybody that's been subscribing to the website, keep subscribing. Everybody that's been tuning in and asking me questions. I got to you guys today. Some of you guys, it took me a while, but I just got a lot going on. But I will be updating that site soon. So please bear with me. I will be uploading, more pretty soon. I'm going to have some other things to talk about and all that. So Again, stay safe, stay focused, stay fit, stay positive, stay motivated. Do not let this pandemic get you down. Use this time for good. Use this time to better yourself. Let's have some conversation in the comment section. Till next time, stay focused, stay fit. Please hit that like button, show your support. Definitely hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted the next time I want to rant and ramble on the radar. Salute.